What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play series. Oh yeah, guys. So today, I actually wanted to finally fix our cow remover sword. Now, we had made this a while ago to get a whole bunch of food, and we kept all of our food in this chest, and as you can see, our food supply is nothing. We have no more cooked beef. I've been going through so much of it. In fact, I'm using cooked cod right now for my main food source, and it works, but it's not great. Doesn't have high saturation, doesn't restore a lot of hunger bars, so yeah, unfortunately, it's not that good. So what I want to do is I want to redo our cow remover sword, and in preparation for that, I did get myself a new librarian villager down here, and over, let's see. Yeah, I didn't put a sign up for him yet. It was right here. So our new librarian villager has a fire aspect 2 sword. That was the one thing that we were, or I'm sorry, a fire aspect 2 enchanted book for a sword. This was the one thing that we were missing for making a brand new cow remover. We already have a mending villager, an unbreaking. We only had sharpness 4 before, but now we have sharpness 5 villager. Looting 3, and now we have fire aspect. So yeah, we have everything ready to go in order to make ourselves a better sword. So that's what I would like to do. Now, I have also been, let's see, I need to grab this sword, right? Should we keep this one as like a memento, maybe? I mean, I guess diamonds don't really matter anymore. So we can make a new sword, that's fine. Let's grab a stick, and here we go. Okay. So a new diamond sword. So we'll go ahead and take this over to our enchanting area. Well, I guess we could do it here, but I'm just going to go over there anyway. Yeah, so in preparation for doing all this, oh my goodness, the amount of cows, the sound is just ridiculous. Yeah, I've been breeding up our cows, harvesting some wheat. I cannot fly because I do not have my elytra on. Okay. That makes sense. I was like, why am I not doing this? It's not working. I don't have my elytra on. Yeah, so I have been breeding the cows and getting their stock up and ready to go once again so we can... Oh, are you serious? I flew all the way over here and that thing's gonna break in one use? Wow. So yeah, so we can get a lot of beef and leather and things like that. Man, this one doesn't look like it's super healthy either, doesn't it? Okay, well anyway... Mending, unbreaking, sharpness, looting, fire aspect. That costs 19 and we don't have 19 levels. Wow. Okay. Well, we have 16 levels, so we're almost there. So I guess we can let these mobs spawn over here and then we can kill them and get some of the XP. Although these guys don't really drop that much, but it won't take too long. All right, so we got 19 levels and we do this and that and here we go. Awesome. So if I wanted to rename this, how much that costs? 32 levels to rename it. Oh my goodness, that's so expensive. I guess I probably could have saved a little bit of that if I combined the books together, right? That's a thing. So if I did mending and unbreaking, combine those together, sharpness, looting, combine those together and like put them on the sword, like it wouldn't cost that much at this point. Man, 32 levels. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting it to cost that much. I am not going to kill these guys for 32 levels. We're going to go to the Enderman farm. So I've been here using the farm, and you can see I got 53 levels, so I've been here for a while. There's so many pearls around. I really need to work on some way to get rid of all these extra pearls. But the farm really just came to a halt here after just a few minutes. Well, I guess after 50 levels worth of me being here, right? Yeah, I think the Enderman must have killed our I was gonna say silverfish, that's not what it's called. It's called I can't think of the name of it. Endermite. Yeah, so the whole way this farm works is by the Endermite being alive, and it sounds like it's not alive anymore. So, that's kind of a problem. Now, I've seen this happen a few times before, and you guys have told me, in fact, I think we died, like, a little while ago because this happened. You guys had told me that if I move it up just a little bit higher, then it will be okay. I don't know. It's already 3 blocks off the ground, so if I move it 4 blocks off the ground, and then people had also mentioned if I take the rail out, but I don't think the rail is making any difference. It doesn't look like that minecart has moved at all, right? So I don't know. Yeah, so I've also been told, like, if you put it onto a fence post and things like that, so I guess that's something I will have to take a look at later. Yeah, that's unfortunate that that thing keeps breaking. It seems like it should be working, and it does work for quite some time until it doesn't. All right, guys, so I wanted to try this out just to make sure I wasn't going crazy here. So let's get these in the same order. So we have mending, unbreaking 3, sharpness 5, looting 3, and then fire aspect. That's the way the enchantments are on this sword. I wanted to remove all the enchantments on this sword, combine all these books together, and see if we can do this for cheaper. That was the idea here. So let's take the sword here. We are, well, actually, hold on. Let's not do that yet. Let's take these and we're going to combine these together. So that costs 3 levels to do that. And then if we combine these two together, that costs 6 levels. And then we can't really combine that. So if we combine these two together, that costs 13. And I don't know how much it costs to put that onto the sword individually. Let's find this out. Let's get rid of this. Let's disenchant. Okay, and if we do this and this, that costs 6. If we do this one, that costs 12. Now I wonder if we do this and this costs 13 together, if we put that on the sword, how much does that cost? That costs 19. And then if I add that on there, that costs 11. And if I want to rename the sword, okay, now we're down to 16. All right, so it is cheaper to like combine the books together and then put them on the sword, as opposed to just putting each book on individually. It's good to know, but I still don't have enough to rename the sword, so I need a little bit more XP. All right, guys, so we have our Cow Remover Mark II. Mending, Unbreaking, Sharpness 5, Looting 3, Fire Aspect 2. So we should be able to get all... Oh, my goodness, that is making cows bounce out. How does that work? Yeah, we should be getting all the steak from these cows, which is going to be fantastic. Yeah, previously... Man, they are like, I guess they're bouncing up onto the carpet, huh? I should probably just do this then. Yeah, previously I had made this sword. We put Sweeping Edge on there and it was doing a lot of damage to the cows around them, but it wasn't setting all the cows on fire, which is kind of a problem. It's too bad that the fire aspect does not work on the Sweeping Edge mobs. Well, anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of all of our cows this way, or at least enough so we have plenty of food. Probably not going to get rid of all of them so we can breed them up again. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do this so we have food once again, and we'll be right back. All right, that's much more manageable. I think we got 10, if I counted that correctly, 10 cows remaining, so we should be able to repopulate later on when we need to. So we can put our Cow Remover Mark II up. There we go. And then look at all this food that we got. Yeah, this is great. Getting all that steak, I like it. The cooked cod, it worked, but it wasn't that good. Now, the cooked cod we got by clearing out the ocean monument. I've been doing some work on the ocean monument. Let's go and take a look over in that general direction. Nom a little steak. The sun going down? It almost feels, yeah, the sun is going down. I was like, it feels like the sun's going down, but couldn't quite tell. Anyway, so we're going to head over to the Ocean Monument area. Now, I did add in some new portals here in the Nether. I'm kind of unsure, guys. I'm kind of unsure how much stuff I want to do in the Nether, because not the 115, but 116, they're going to, like, redo the Nether, and I feel like that I probably want to reset my Nether when that happens. So if I build a whole lot of stuff here... yeah, it's just gonna all go to waste. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys are planning on doing for the 116 update. But anyway, this portal right here, this one will take us back to our warehouse area, which I gotta be kind of careful because now it's nighttime. We'll probably have mobs all around. But yeah, this portal links up to our warehouse. So I got a new portal installed over here. And this is over on the path leading towards the Nether Fortress. Now, if we go the other way, yeah, if we go back to our, I guess if you call this the hub, we go out the other path, we can head over towards our Enderman farm. Oop, there's a ghast right there. Oop, poop. Got him. And of course, all the drops went into the lava down there. But anyway, yeah, if we continue along this path over this way, in fact, I'm just going to go ahead and use my elytra here. Maybe if I can get going. still can't get going. We have this other area right here, which takes us to our ocean monument. So let's go through this portal. So yeah, a lot of stuff has happened between the end of that time lapse and now. I've spent a few hours placing sand and sponging out all the water. And this entire ocean monument now has been completely cleared of water. Well, there is still some water below. Yeah, there's just a little bit down low that we're going to have to get rid of. And then I did find, I think it was under this block right here, there was like a small little tunnel room with like hardly anything in here. I guess bats can spawn. But yeah, this, like, you can't even get to this part of the monument like normally without breaking through walls. And I saw there was some of the guardians, like you could see their fins through the block. So I was like, all right, gotta get rid of that water too. But yeah, we have completely cleared this ocean monument of all of the water, which means there are no guardians that spawn, which is fantastic. What that really means is that we can set up our own guardian farm. Yeah, so that's going to allow us to start collecting prismarine and the prismarine crystals, and then we can make our own sea lanterns. There are some around that we could collect, but what's really cool about these ocean monument areas is everywhere within the bounding box of the ocean monument, no hostile mobs can spawn. Apparently bats can still spawn. Guardians are the only things that can spawn if there's water. And then down here on the ocean floor, I have seen some monsters spawn, so that must be outside. I think the bounding box probably ends at that lower bit of prismarine right here. I think. I'm not entirely sure how to like determine the area. But anyway, underneath the ocean monument here, there's still a bit of water that I have not cleared out. And I don't think that's really a problem because I don't think there's any guardians that are spawning under here. But I probably will come through here and sponge all of the ocean out from underneath this thing. Just get it completely dry. I would also like to collect all this gravel. Yeah, I never really realized how much gravel there is in the ocean. Anyway, so yeah, pretty much all of this has been taken care of. Where did that other piece of sand go? What the heck? I removed 2 pieces. Is it like... Did I just lose it? Maybe I just lost it. Guys, am I losing it? I think I might have lost it. All right, well, anyway, I guess we only get one sand block back. So what I'd like to do is set up like a small area, a confined area where we can spawn in guardians. Now, I think the way that I want to do it is have like, well, I guess similar to our squid area, our squid farm, just have like floating water. Well, I guess it won't technically be floating, but a little area of water. And then on the bottom of that area, we're going to have soul sand, which is going to bubble column all the mobs up. And then we can have them go where we want, drop them down so they'll be one hit or pretty close. And then we can use our sword and fortune them. Or if we want to, we could just drop them to their death and have it like just fully AFKable. But I feel like probably using our sword would be better for now since we need large quantities of it. Then later on, we could probably switch it over so it is just fully AFKable. But I think for now, I'm going to go ahead and set up just a little something here so we can at least test and see how viable this is going to be. And we'll be right back, guys. All right, so I think we're going to do a little bit of testing here before we go full scale and permanent farm. So I put down 64 dirt. It's a 8x8 square there, and then we're surrounding that with glass. Let me get up here. Yeah, and I think what we're going to do, we'll probably do like, oh, I don't know, maybe, we'll maybe make this an 8x8x8. Let's do that. I think that'll be the simplest thing to do, so we go up 7 more. So it'll be that tall, full of water. That we'll make them all source blocks by filling it in with water, then using the kelp to turn them all into source blocks. I got some of that in my inventory here. Then we're going to replace the dirt down below with the bubble columns, the soul sand, so we can get the guardians out of the farm, right? So in my testing for this, I went to a creative world. It looks like we have to drop them, I think 33 blocks. So they'll be like pretty much, well, they weren't ever 1-punch kill. They're like 2-punch kill. So they might have a little bit of armor. I'm not really sure how they work, but anyway, to seem like they died to 34 and 33 was like the sweet spot. So anywhere between like 30 and 33 should be fine, really, since if we're going to be killing them like that, we're going to be using a sword anyway. It's probably going to be a diamond sword with looting on it, and it's going to have sharpness and all of this. I need to upgrade this to sharpness 5. I've not done that yet. But anyway, yeah, so we need to drop them. Well, we need them to go up like 30 blocks, and then we need to drop them back down. So that's going to be an interesting thing. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get this all filled out here. So we have an 8x8x8 of water. We'll get all the source blocks done. We'll get the bubble columns in. Probably before I even start with the water, we're going to work on like a collection system because we need the fish, the guardians, all to like go somewhere so we can put them up into a bubble column, right? Yeah, gotta figure that part out. Anyway, let me get to this and we'll be back, guys. All right, guys, so we got the box built, the glass all installed, and then I got a drop that goes down. It should be about where we need it. I think it goes down, oh, what did we say? 34 blocks would kill it. I think it goes down like 32 or 33, something like that. And then I put in a bubble column so we can get down, or I guess get back up, and then a quick drop right there. We're about to fill this in full of water. I hope I have done things correctly. So I'm just going to place one source block of water, let it spread out like this. Then I'm going to remove the soul sand right here, which I think if I do this correctly, I only need that one source block of water to fill in this whole thing. Possibly. Anyway, we're going to let all this water flow down like this. And then with the waters flowing down, we can place our kelp. That's what it is. Yeah. So now that whole thing should be pretty much full of water, or at least just flowing water down there. So yeah, if we come down here, we should start being able to place our kelp. And that would start filling in this whole thing down here, I do believe. So if we do this and this, that should make the full first layer. Yep. Source blocks of water. And every time we do this, it goes up one layer. Like so. Very good. Yeah, again, if you don't know, the kelp, when you place in flowing water, turns the flowing water into a source block. And if you have source blocks along two different sides, it fills in everything with source blocks. Yeah. So anyway, so pretty quick way to fill up this thing. So the next step is, once I get this thing all full of source blocks, I need to remove the dirt down below. Yep. And then I need to replace it all with the soul sand. So I should have grabbed a little bit more kelp. I'm kind of afraid if I walk away from this, I'm going to get some guardians spawning in here, and that's going to be kind of annoying to deal with. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem here. I'm going to remove this piece of glass. Oh, okay, so that's not going to work. I guess I'll just do it over here. Remove that piece of glass. I got more kelp down here. I just don't want any guardians to spawn. That'll just be super, super annoying. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and continue on with this, and hopefully we can get this thing working, and we'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys. Well, we are spawning in guardians. You can see them way down there. Yeah, the spawn rates are just far too low with the current setup for me to be down at, you know, the killing area in order for me to collect these guys, because there's just caves and other things around that are preventing the spawn space from opening up and allowing these guys to spawn. So I have stacked up over a stack, about a, well, what is it, 26? So I've gone up about 70-ish blocks or so from the top of this sand here. And yeah, it seems like if I go up any higher, then the guardians go out of rendered distance. So I'm kind of at this level right here, so we can see them still spawning in, but further away from like the ground and like other caves in the surrounding area, where hopefully the monsters aren't staying spawned in. But yeah, we are collecting these guardians now. It's not super fast, but it is better than what I was seeing before I stacked up here, that's for sure. Oh, it looks like squid are spawning in there too. That's interesting. So I did change the farm from being one-hit kill to being automatic kill. Yeah. One thing I did forget about the guardians is when you attack them, they have spikes. So they attack back just from doing damage to them. Yeah. So anyway, we're doing an automatic kill, so we're not getting fortune and that kind of stuff. But I think that's going to be okay. You can see how weird squid act in these bubble columns. It would have been really nice for our squid farm if we could have used like magma blocks or whatever to suck them down to the ground and kill them that way. But, oh, you got a nautilus shell. Hey, I will kill you and take that. Thank you. Yeah, nautilus shell. I've been trying to collect the nautilus shell so we can make ourselves a conduit, not having very much luck in getting extras. But anyway, so if we drop down here, this is what we got. I had this set up so we could attack the guardians, but yeah, they're just dying on impact. And then I have hoppers here collecting the drops into different chests. Nothing fancy at all, just a way that we could go up there, AFK, allow these guys to spawn in, and collect their prismarine crystals and prismarine shards so we can make ourselves our sea lanterns. Alright guys, well we only ended up with 33 sea lanterns. This is from me taking all the water out of the farm, all the guardians that I've killed, setting up the farm and collecting all the drops there and collecting all of those and turning those into the sea lanterns. Yeah, not a whole lot. This is taking a little bit more time than I was thinking it would take in order to collect a lot of this stuff so we can replace all these torches here and set down just a little bit of better lighting in my opinion. Yeah, I think the sea lanterns, even though they got the texture that kind of like animates there, I think that'll be okay. Now, another suggestion people had said was that we could put the entire floor as lights and then carpet over it. And if we did that, we could do something completely different from sea lanterns. We could do like glowstone or something like that. But I kind of feel like, I'm not sure if I want to do that just yet. I think we will place down these lights like we're doing here and give that a go and see how we like it. And then if it turns out that we don't like it or it looks a little weird or, you know, whatever, we can always change it out later. Nothing's permanent in this game, right? Well, yeah. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong block. Need to go back to this one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think the sea lanterns are gonna go fairly well. I mean, it's not perfect. If we could have something like modded Minecraft where you can take pretty much any, like you can take glowstone and paint it like any block, I think that would make it perfect, because then we could just have concrete or whatever colored lights, and then you wouldn't even notice that there are light sources there. Like everything would just be glowing, and that'd be pretty cool. But unfortunately, this is vanilla, and we don't have such things as that in this game. So, you know, we'll just make do. But anyway, I think this is gonna look okay. Yep, we don't have to look at the torches anymore. Unfortunately, the floor isn't just gonna be one solid color, but I'm not sure that's a bad thing at the same time. We could also do little patterns around these things, like maybe put, I don't know, some kind of different color of the concrete around there. Maybe do like, light gray around it, or I don't know. Maybe we could do like the white around it, followed by light gray, followed by like dark gray, and make some kind of weird floor pattern. Probably wouldn't go too well with this theme, but that was kind of what I was thinking. We could do some kind of like a random, well, not really random, but some kind of a pattern with those. I don't know. But anyway, I only got like 2 of these sea lanterns left. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to do like the vast majority of our warehouse. We can do that much. There's that many torches replaced with sea lanterns. So yeah, I mean, from a distance, it doesn't look that bad. You see them up close, whatever. If you guys got better ideas for how we can improve the look of this place with the lighting, yeah, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the episode here for today. Yeah, getting that Guardian the Guardian Temple, the Ocean Monument, completely de-watered. Oh my goodness, guys, that took hours and hours. That's probably one of my least favorite things to do in Minecraft, I have to say. But yeah, it's definitely going to be worth it for us being able to farm all sorts of stuff from the Guardians. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.